How you guys doing? Saquon Barkley, running back for the New York Giants. Just so happy to be part of the New York Giants.
Is this, when you started this whole long draft process and kind of sensed where teams were in the board and everything, did you always get a sense that this is where you were going to land?
Yeah, I mean, you really never know where you're going to go, obviously, because you see all the reports on social media and everything. But personally, on my visit here, I kind of fell in love with this place. Obviously, I came from Penn State, and the reason why I chose Penn State is the history and tradition there, and the networking, obviously. But with the football side, you walk in this building, the first thing you see is 4 Lombardi trophies, and right then and there, it just shows you the expectation as this place and the standard. And as a football player, you got to love that. And then obviously me and the coaches, the GMs and the owners and everyone, just feeling very comfortable with them, having great conversations. This is where I want to end up. Obviously, throughout the draft process, I was not allowed to say that. You got to kind of be mutual because you never know what can happen. But right now, it's an ideal situation for me with my family, staying close to home, coming back home. I was born in New York, and be able to play for the New York Giants is amazing. It's truly an honor.
How excited are you to become a part of the building here in terms of the trophies, the pictures on the wall, like all the memorabilia?
Yeah, that's something that you strive to do. Especially that's a goal I set for myself at Penn State. Walking in the building, you see all the pictures and the great running backs, and you see the same thing here. When I went to go meet with Coach Johnson, the running back coach, the first thing you see on the running back wall is all the great running backs and the Tiki Barbers on the world, and that's what you strive to do. And that's what you want to be great. And obviously, it's not going to happen in one day. You got to work for it, and it's going to take a long road up that mountain, but you got to take it step by step.
Saquon, what about your skill set makes you the most confident that you'll see your picture on that wall one day?
I won't say my skill set because it's a talented league. You know, everyone's talented in the league, and I think at a young age, the mental part of the game, my mentality towards the game, and my approach towards the game, it was going to help separate me. And you know, there's going to be a lot of things thrown your way and thrown in your face, but you got to keep that mentality and keep that focus. And I love football, and I'm passionate about the game, and I truly think if I can keep that mindset and the work ethic that I had in college and I had my whole life, the rest will take care of itself.
Ron, you said the other day on the call with us that you had an opportunity to meet Odell, you had an opportunity to speak with Eli Manning. Can you share any advice that they might have given you as you get prepared to start your career here? Yeah,
I got to meet Eli here. Eli actually texted me right after I got announced I was drafted, and just saying congratulations. And you know, if I ever need anything, he's here for me. And you know, that's something you admire out of a guy, especially as a young guy coming to the league. A young back, you got a guy who's been in the league 15 years plus, and been doing it the right way. You definitely can learn from him. And Odell, been a very good friend of mine. I started training with him in LA, and he's been great to me. Kind of like a bigger brother to me, actually. He kept telling me he wish he knew the things he knew now at my age, and you know, I'm gonna learn from the great things he did and the mistakes that he made, and try to improve on myself and make myself a better person, a better player for this franchise.
Anything in particular though he said that kind of got your attention that you thought, wow, I didn't have to deal with this at Penn State, and now I may have to deal with that here?
Nothing in particular that really sticks in my mind. Just general knowledge that he was giving me, obviously with the life of being a New York Giant and being a well-known franchise and being in the media and the New York media in the spotlight, and just how to handle yourself and what not to do and what to do, and just kind of little tips there. And there's other great guys in this facility in this locker room that I look forward to learn from, especially a guy like Jonathan Stewart. As a young back, learn from him. He's been in the NFL for a very long time, and I can't wait to pick his brain also.
Saquon, one of the phrases that we heard about you coming in here was the face of the franchise, face of the league, things like that. How do you define that? What do you see as the definition of the face of something?
I think the face of the franchise is kind of how you take it, and I know that's been said about me, and that's been said about me in college with at college with Penn State, but I think it's kind of how you view it. I really never view myself as that. If that come along with the things that I'm doing, then so be it. But the way I kind of handle that is just continue to stay focused in the sport and continue to stay focused on football and focus on my family and the things that get you there. But the face of the franchise, when you have success, that tag comes along. That's how I kind of view it. The more success you have, the more attention, the more spotlight comes to your name, and they kind of tag you with that. But that's not something that I'm really looking forward to be. If that happens, God willing, I have a lot of success and that comes with the territory, then so be it. But the thing I'm focused on right now is just really coming in as a rookie, getting the playbook, learn from the older guys, learn how to lead at a young age. That's something that's a challenge for me, and I know I've been challenged by the coaches here that I look forward to, and just continue to get right every single day and get better every single day.
You are the number 2 pick. You're in New York. You're in a big market. There's going to be a lot of people pulling at you. What's your general approach of how you want to handle that and all the opportunities that are going to come your way? I mean, well-known guy, number 2 pick with the Giants.
Yeah, the first thing, the way you handle that situation is your circle. Keep your circle small, keep your circle tight, and realize the people that was with you along the way that got you to this point. And right now, that's my family. My brothers and sisters, my mother and father, and my kid on the way. Not on the way, the kid's here now. Jada's here. So used to saying on the way. But my family, keep my family close, and keep my team, my management company, and my agency / marketing company with Rock Nation and Go Point. Continue to have a strong approach, but understand that the most important thing is football. At the end of the day, you got to take care of that, and all the other stuff is just distractions. And if it becomes distractions, I won't do it. You can ask my agent, you can ask my marketing guy, you can ask anyone when it comes to me. If it had anything to do with distracting me from training with football, I just wouldn't do it. I would approach a lot during the combine and during the NFL draft and prep and all that, and I denied a lot. But the main thing is keep your circle tight, keep a great team, which I believe I have and I know I have, and continue to stay focused on football.
Did this become realistic, being the number 2 pick, being in the NFL?
Yeah, I don't think it hit me yet still. It hits me a little bit. Like I walked into the locker room and I saw the 26 jersey and the Barkley jersey, and I was like, wow, like I'm actually a New York Giant. And I still got a lot of time to let it hit me. I think it will actually probably hit me when I get here for a rookie mini camp and see all the guys and actually put that jersey on and take the field. But right now, it's just a surreal moment that I haven't even got time to really cope the whole thing.
Saquon, you talked about already having a relationship with Eli and Odell, but when you look at the team that Dave Gettleman's building, adding Solder, adding Hernandez yesterday, what do you look forward to most about being part of the offense?
Yeah, this offense is amazing. This is a very talented offense. You got an established quarterback, proven quarterback with 2 Super Bowl wins, 2 Super Bowl MVPs. You got one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, if not the best, in my opinion, personally, I think so. And then that young wide receiving core, and then adding Will Hernandez and Nate Solder to the offensive line, and myself. God willing, I think if I could have the success that I had in college football, I think I would fit perfect in this offense. And but right now, the way I see myself is coming in, learning from the guys, from the older guys, and lead at a young age, getting a playbook and take it day by day.
Saquon, what makes a running back a good receiver? Because Coach Shermer's been pretty steady that his running backs have to be able to contribute in the passing game.
Yeah, one is catching the ball, obviously. I would say you got to be confident catching the ball at the backfield, and be versatile. A lot of guys can run swings, can run a check C or OTB, but being able to be versatile. I feel like at a back at 230 that I'm able to line up in the slot and run a route and definitely take advantage of man-to-man opportunities. But definitely run a route to understanding why you run your routes, understand the concepts, the play, and your route is dictating to open up this guy in the backside of you and understand that. And that's something that I didn't understand in my freshman year and kind of got a little bit my sophomore year, but by my junior year really started clicking. So definitely looking forward to obviously getting the playbook and understanding the route tree, understanding what my route is and where I got to be and what place I got to be to open someone else up.
Saquon, like Odell, you've shown an ability to score really from anywhere on the field. Can you practice that? What qualities do you have, vision, whatever it is, that enable you to turn maybe nothing into something? How are you able to do that?
Well, I'll say the first thing, you got to believe in yourself. Be confident. I'm very confident in myself, and sometimes that hurt me. That's the thing I have to improve on. I have this mindset, this mentality that anytime I touch the ball, that I can score, and I really truly believe that. But sometimes I try to do a little too much. And in the NFL, a 4-yard run is a great run. In college, it was a great run. I started to understand that a little bit, but that's where I want to get to the next level, and that's what I think is going to help me take me to the next level. But having that mindset and practicing, you could kind of practice it by finishing runs in practice. If it's a walkthrough or something that I did in college, like say if we did it would be like TNAs with the quarterbacks, finishing at least 6 yards and getting a little burst to be able to outrun that angle, that safety, and set it up. And also watching film, seeing guys how they create space and when they're in space, how they create it. And a lot in this game is a lot about angles. Everyone's fast in this league, so you got to be able to dictate the person's angle to finish the game, to finish the touchdown, and understanding how important that is. Understanding that in NFL and college football and football itself, how important it is finishing that play. Getting my freshman year, I was getting caught, and we'll end up, like I remember Michigan, I got caught like in the 5-10 yard line. We didn't end up finishing that drive, or anything could happen. So you got to find a way to finish that play and get in the end zone and put 6 on the board.
What about plays like you had the one run against Iowa where one guy's hanging on your leg, but you're still, you know where the safety's coming and you're making a miss. Can you practice? Is that in the weight room where it's like strength work so that you don't have to focus on that guy hanging on your leg because you.
Yeah, I would say it's a little bit of both. If you could do a little bit of stuff in the weight room, that's what I've been focusing on a little bit now, efficient movements that translate to the football field. That helps, but a lot of it, honestly, is God-given. It's just vision, and you kind of just instinct. It's just naturally just take over. Like sometimes you do stuff in games that you don't even know. Like you sit back and you go, wow. But that's just part of the game, and you can kind of work on it. And watching film doesn't really help if you're having a guy hanging on you and breaking tackles. But it's having the determination is in the guts of trying new things, of trying to jump over someone, or I think also it would be just the motivation, the passion that you have for your teammates, that you want to succeed for your teammates and see for the team, that you're willing to do anything, and it kind of just takes over for you.
There were a couple of thousand people inside the stadium the night you were drafted who took your selection as a sign that the team is sort of going for it now. How do you deal with trying to live up to those expectations?
Those expectations, I view this as a challenge, and you got to be willing to rise up to the challenge. And that's something that I've been looking forward to my whole life, and in high school and college, and certainly now. And, the statements that Dave and Coach made about me, and the pick does kind of solidified what's the mindset of the team, and you got to love that. I think this team is definitely built to win now. They were a great team last year. I know the record doesn't speak for that, but injuries, it's part of football, happen, and a lot of things didn't go their way, and they're in a lot of games. And I just feel like that, hopefully, God willingly, if I have the success I had in college and continue to have that motivation, that passion, that work ethic at a young age, I can be able to come in here and bring a new dimension to the game, in the run game, and have that presence and demand that attention that can open up other things and kind of be like a pick your poison spot, definitely offense. And when you have a good offense, you have a good defense. When you have a good defense, you have a good offense, special teams, all the above, and that's how you win games.
Along those lines, Pat and Dave Gettleman both said that they think that you can be important and valuable to the culture in the building and in the locker room. As a rookie coming in, how hard is it to walk that balance of absorbing everything and learning everything, but also potentially kind of stepping up and being a leader?
Yeah, that's a challenge that I'm definitely looking forward to. I have conversations with my father and my mom about that, and teammates. Is how do you come in the locker room at the age of 21 and lead when you already got a guy like Eli Manning and Odell and so on and so on. The way I look at that is be who I am. That's the best advice that I've gotten throughout this whole process is be Saquon Barkley, and everything else is going to take care of itself. And the way I view that is when coming to the locker room, be who you are. I'm a friendly guy. I love the game of football. I love talking football. I love hanging out with the guys. I love my teammates. I'm willing to do anything for my teammates and earn the respect. You got to earn the respect of your teammates first. Come in with that mindset that nothing's given to you. You got to earn everything. That's first and foremost. Come with that mindset and earn the respect of your teammates, because I feel like that's something that I feel like in college, my freshman year, I didn't do. I didn't step up to that challenge. I didn't speak enough. I kind of sat back and let the hacks and the Zell of the world speak. And I didn't take that approach where I felt like at that time, looking back on it, I definitely could have helped. But first and foremost, you got to earn the respect of your teammates and the respect of the team itself and your coaches, and then slowly work your way into that.
You mentioned this is like coming home. I mean, I know you were young. Do you have any memories of being in the Bronx, or even just what did that impact you growing up at all, that background?
I don't really have memories of that much of the Bronx. I left when I was like 5 or 6. But I was back and forth to the Bronx until I got to like high school football. And high school football kind of took over, and I kind of haven't really been back there. But the impact, definitely, looking back on it, the sacrifice that my mom and my dad made, not only for myself, but for my siblings. And that's why that draft night was so special, and I wanted to be there and walk up on that podium and receive that jersey. And thankfully, it's a New York Giants jersey, and be able to have my parents see that and let them know that the sacrifice that they made for their family and the way that they taught me and the advice that they gave me as a little kid and the way that they raised me, it's all coming together. And I will continue to try to do the right things and make not only my mother and father, but my brothers and sisters proud.
Like
Well, you mentioned that you can't wait to pick Jonathan Stewart's brain. What's one of the first things you might ask of him when you do get a chance to start picking his brain?
Oh yeah, that's easy. He's been in the league. I'm not 100, I would say 9-10 years plus. And at the position, the lifespan of running back is not that long. And I want to know how you do it. I want to pick his brain. I want to watch him. I want to see the things he's doing, the way he take care of his body, what time he's in, what time he's out, and try to compete with him. Obviously, learn from him, but try to compete with him, and try to take it to another level to improve my game and improve my longevity of the game. Because that's the whole thing about, especially the position of running back, is how long can you do it? You can run for 100 yards for the first 4 games, but can you keep that up when your body wear and tear, especially from going in from college football, then straight to combine training, then straight to rookie minicamp and camp itself, such a long season. How do you do it? And he's been doing it for so long, and that's definitely the first thing I'm going to try to pick his brain with and just watch him and learn from him.
Saquon, when we talked to Eli Manning the other day, we asked him, look, you look back on your draft night, what do you remember? And he kind of laughed and he said, I know I went to dinner the night before. For you, right now, is there a memory that you're holding on to from the last 2 days that you think 5-10 years down the line you'll be able to close your eyes and go right back to that moment?
Yeah, that moment will be at the table when I received that call, and when you see that the New Jersey number pop up, and everyone started smiling, and getting off the phone and hearing them say that we're going to draft you and we're going to take you with this pick, and seeing a smile on my mom and dad's face, and hugging my mom, the joy she had in my hug, and hugging my dad, and just seeing everyone, all the close ones, the people that I love, was at that table, and even in the fans, I had a lot of family in the fans, a lot of friends in the fans section, and to be able to see that, put a smile on their face, and not just for saying we made it, because we didn't make it, we didn't make it. That's not the goal and the dreams to make it to NFL draft. The goal and the dreams to win championships and be a dominant player, and that's just a stepping stone. But seeing that enjoyment and excitement of my mom and my dad and my family members would definitely be the thing that I remember the most.
When you
Take
were in
two
college,
more questions, 2 more.
when you were in college, I assume that there were teams that, one just shut you down and limit your yardage. Do you look forward to the NFL where teams really just can't focus on you?
Yeah, definitely look forward to that. But I feel like I want to get to a point where I'm a dominant player in the league and I have that presence. I think that's why I was brought here, to bring an impact in the running game, and to bring that presence, have that same domination I had in college. That where a team wants to and tries to just shut me down, and then it just open up everyone else. And then vice versa, when you got Odell and you got Sterling and Eli throwing for 300, 400 yards, they're like not focusing on the run game, and then I get to go. And that's where we're at our best in college, where Trace and Hammy and Mike and all those guys, and where the run game will get going and it would slow down a little bit, then pass game would get going, and vice versa. Having that impact in the game is definitely I look forward to, and that's why I think I was brought here, in my opinion, and I'm going to continue to grow on that.
Well, you're from the Bronx, but you're returning to the city as a high-profile New Yorker. Any big city things you're looking forward to doing? Taking a Broadway show, a Yankees game, riding on our great subway system?
Yeah, I've been to a Broadway show, so that's kind of check. Got to see Hamilton, actually, one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. Definitely encourage you guys to go see that if you get a chance. But I would say I've never been to Empire State Building. I've never been to the Statue of Liberty. But I mean, like I said, I've been in the city a lot, especially now traveling back and forth. So the most important thing I'm really looking forward to is putting that jersey on and putting on a show for the city of New York and New Jersey.
Last one, right?
Saquon, is there any running back in the league now that you study, and who do you compare your game to in the NFL now?
Yeah, there's a lot of great backs in the NFL, obviously. I'm a big fan of the NFL and a big fan of running backs. The Ezekiel Elliott's, the Le'Veon Bells, Todd Gurley's, Alvin Kamara, Leonard Fournette. The list goes on and on and on. I watch all their games, and I try to take bits and pieces of all their games to add it to my game. I feel like with the size I have and the ability I have, that I'm able to do that. And the way I was raised and the way I was taught, that definitely I give credit to my dad for helping me have this mindset and this mentality. Is never really try to compare yourself to anyone. Never really try to be like someone. Definitely learn, because there's a lot to learn from. But be you, be Saquon Barkley, and learn from their game, but add it to my game and try to take it to another level.